It's your man down, Tony producer. What you say now? And the Line Dance Connection. What you say now? Tap performer. And my girl Queen Sheila. What you say now? Come on, get busy. It's the Line Dance Connection. The Line Dance Connection. Yeah, it's the Line Dance Connection. Come on. Let's work. It's the Line Dance Connection.
All right. Hello. Everybody out there in Line Dance Land. Welcome to Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. I'm your host, Queen Sheila, and we have an awesome show for you today. I'm so glad that you tuned in with us. So we have an awesome guest as well. But before we get to that, I'm going to introduce you to my co-host today, and we're going to get this show started, okay? Because we're ready to talk to somebody. All right, so first today I'm going to introduce Mr. Marquise Christopher, all the way from Gibsonton, Florida. Hey, Marquise.
Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? What's popping?
Good. It must be you. You
what happened to my claps, though? You supposed to be clapping.
Remember I told
Yes, exactly. Yeah, your claps sounds better. I'd rather use your claps than
all right, my bad. I forgot about my claps because my other claps not working, so I had to come with the natural clap today.
We'll be all right.
We're so glad to have you on. You doing good?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. Enjoying the weather. This is good weather. Not too bad. I just didn't enjoy that rain the other day. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know. I think we got the yearly rain in one day.
What? What? That thing wouldn't stop. Boy, I was like, I'm gonna go home. This is crazy.
Yeah, we always had to get our boats out and stuff.
What? Man, that thing was playing, man. So I was like, yo, this rain was not meant for us to go outside. It was supposed to stay in the house the whole time. So yeah, definitely.
You are so right. Stay in and just enjoy the indoors, watch some TV or something, catch up on some shows that you haven't seen in a while.
Definitely. Awesome.
Yeah, well, it's good to see you today, this evening.
Definitely a pleasure. Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to bring in our other co-host, none other than Zandra Hill-Colston, all the way from Montgomery, Alabama. Let's see you clap. Hey, Zandra.
Hey, Zandra.
I didn't see your clap, Marquise.
Your phone, your thing was messing up. It's messing up again. Kai, what'd you say? Did you say something?
It's so crazy.
I couldn't hear his clap, Queen. Yours was like great. I didn't hear you.
Sound with the system.
Oh, okay. Don't put it on the system. I'm way off.
Update it.
How are the two of you doing?
All is well.
Good. Doing good.
It's just great to be back.
What the weather doing? What's the weather doing over there? How the weather is over with y'all?
It's nice. It was in the 70s. It was 70 today.
Okay. Well, y'all have our weather. We have y'all's, I guess.
Yes, so you can keep it.
Yeah, because it hasn't been cold, but it's like chilly. Marquis say don't put out his boots, and it's 60. I'm like, okay. Yeah. We wear boots in Florida. But they say that's the only time we get when it's this type of weather. So I guess that's what it is,
Oh, wait, he pulled out his rain boots?
No. The snow boots. We gotta bring your snow boots out. You know what I mean?
Like it's really gonna snow down here in Florida.
I'm telling you, I'm about to put out a fresh coat and everything. We gotta take advantage of anything under 70. We gotta take it.
Oh, that's hilarious. The Northerners, they would just trip out. They would just roll over laughing at us, right?
Uh-huh.
I told them, I'm like, look, your cold is completely different from our cold.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, what we put on, I put on my winter coat and I'm good. I bring it up there and it's like I have on a windbreaker.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, for real.
They like, that's all you gonna wear? You know, that's all you gonna wear? What else you supposed to wear? You said it was cold, right?
I was just thinking when I first moved to Florida, what got me about it was they would have on coats and hoodies, you know, a hoodie and all that stuff, and then flip flops and shorts.
Yep.
Florida. Like,
that's Florida.
I don't understand this concept here. You know, if I had on a coat and a hoodie, I'm gonna have on some long pants and some socks and some shoes. You know,
you gotta be comfortable.
Flip flop shorts and then walking around like this. You know, I'm like, wow.
Queen Marquise, that's how he dressed.
That's how I used to back when in my younger days. In my younger days, and I ain't know any better days, I used to do that. You know what I mean? You wear a jacket with shorts. You know what I mean?
You're right. That's what they do here. I'm like, wow, that's different for me. You know? So we it's so glad to see both of you. We have an awesome guest with us today, and we're gonna bring her in. None other than Claudette Melton Morrison, all the way from Georgetown, South Carolina. Let's get clapping.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Right.
Good. I'm good.
That's good. I guess I don't know. Miss Claudette,
Yes.
did you hear any claps from Marquise?
Oh,
maybe it's his computer.
You was
It
talking
was probably a little fake clap.
What?
A little fake clap.
That was a lot of love coming from those claps.
That was a lot of fake.
There's a lot of bleeding saying. I got blood and
No.
purses and
No.
hands.
No.
Each queen, you need to get an upgrade on this system, man. They ain't here.
Oh, okay. I got to upgrade because the clap not coming through.
You need to upgrade your clap.
Claudette, I was just informed that we have family members in Plantersville and Conway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
my
that's
husband's family. That's where they live.
That's like Plantersville is like give or take about 20, 25 minutes away from me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, he said
Yep.
Plantersville and Conway. That we have family there.
What's their last names?
McFadden, baby. Morant.
Oh, I know some Morants.
She said she knows some Morant, honey. And Sindab.
Yes.
You know, yeah, she said she knows some Sindab too, babe.
That's wow. Well, Miss Claudette, tell us some more about you. Who is the Miss Claudette?
Yeah.
The Miss Claudette. Okay, I am the mother of 4 sons.
Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Bed-Stuy. Hey.
Hey.
I retired in 2018. Graduated from Richmond Hill High School in Jamaica, Queens.
Okay.
And I started teaching September the 8th of 2014.
Okay.
Had my first line dance event in 2016.
Okay.
And Marquise came to one of my line dance events.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Definitely in the spirit.
Okay.
They introduced me to the Heritage Hustle, and I think that's where I met
Franklin Jones.
Franklin Jones. Yeah.
No, Miss
Yeah.
Claudette, you didn't teach him shake a tail feather.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. Marquise, why you so dumb? Hey, Marquise, she threw you under the bus. She threw you under the bus. Why you tell Don that there is no shake and tail feather at no line dancer that you have? That's what gets the party started.
We got a special workshop for that one. We gotta have, because we want to make sure everybody know it. So we gotta teach a special workshop.
That's after everybody's gone, right?
We want to make sure everyone get a chance to experience it. So we got a special workshop.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm. You know there's more beginners than advanced, right?
Yup, I do
Can you
believe
say that
that.
again? Please say that
I
again.
do believe.
There's more beginners than advanced line
I
dancers.
think we got some undercover beginners though. Some of these beginners ain't really beginners. Don't be fooled by it.
We are preserving our knees for our golden days.
I got
I
you.
tell you, there you go. Sure.
That's right.
I know. Thanks, Don. I appreciate you.
All right. And then guess what? They won for best costume for what's that? The Happy Days was the
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
They
was
won
good.
Yeah,
best-
girl had her little poodle skirt on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. It was definitely nice. Definitely an experience because we weren't really expecting that. But just the vibe all together, you know what I mean? It's a whole different vibe with y'all. It's like y'all kind of chill and relax, and y'all enjoy yourselves. So that was a pretty nice experience. I say that.
yeah.
Look here, we even had a real motorcycle in the building.
Yes, they did.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I bet that was something like the Fonzie days. Isn't that his name?
Exactly. That's right.
Fonz? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely.
It was really nice.
Yeah,
You never
So,
know.
Miss Claudette, you're always throwing events. I think one of the last events that I know of was the New Kids on the Block.
Yes, that's the annual my beginners workshop.
Okay. New Kids on the Block. That's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say we have some online guests that joined us. We have Melva Dennis, Marquise's favorite person that joined us.
I know.
Oh, that's the one that was taking all the money.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Lacey Davis,
That's my girl.
Dawn. Hey, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn.
Dawn.
That's right. Dawn Marquise is in trouble. And Miss Claudette is she getting them straight.
Okay. Yep. She said, tell him Claudette Melton Morrison says laugh out loud about the second tail feather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can't be chopping Dawn up like that.
No, what are you talking about, man? I love Dawn. Dawn is the best, man. I mean, I already told her that. I love Dawn. She good people.
Yeah.
Great energy too. So
Yes.
I only met her once.
Dawn is the advocate for us beginners.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yes.
It's a couple of advocates I met personally out there,
right?
and I commend them. I like you, boy. It takes and they have the patience and everything else because beginners is a different level, and I definitely commend anyone in certain lanes. Just like there's an intermediate and there's an advanced. Like it takes a special person to be able to manage in those arenas because you dealing with all levels, you're dealing with certain levels. You deal with people who don't have any experience or background in line dancing and all, and you still trying to show them what their left foot look like.
Exactly.
I mean, so yeah, I definitely got a lot of respect for those who are beginner instructors and those who are in there.
It takes patience.
Marcus, I have a quick question for you. What was your first line dance that you learned?
If I can remember, first
We know it wasn't Shake a Tail Feather. Next.
I can't tell you the first, but I can tell you it was Freddie Edmonds. No, that wasn't Just Too Late. It was what's the name of that song with Pharrell? Hey.
Oh gosh.
It's not Happy.
I can't think of that song.
Was it Happy?
No. It's Pharrell, Freddie Edmonds. He created. I found when he
God, and there's so many versions off of that song too.
Yes.
By Robin.
Oh my God.
Robin Thicke. Yes.
You talking about Blurred Lines?
Blurred
That's
Lines.
That's it. Blurred Lines.
That's the first beginner dance you learned?
I think that was the first dance that I can recall, remembering learning was that because I was over at Deidre and Edward's house,
Edward.
and they were doing it, and that was my first time learning, being exposed to line dance all together, and that's what I learned off the floor with them, dancing with them. And then that's when I went to Queen after that. Then I went to Queen, and then Queen hit me with the pieces, and after that just threw me all off completely.
And my first line dance was Heritage Hustle. Rondi Hackett taught me that.
And I met that, and that was the first time I even saw the dance your event. The first time I even heard of the dance. I seen Franklin and John, he was just going in. I'm like, and the beat was just like doom, 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 doom. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? You know what I mean? So I just enjoyed that.
Yeah. I've been working on the new one that he had. Well, I guess it's new to me. Spiritual Respiration.
Right. That's nice.
I love it. Yes, I love it. I think the song is Breathe. Right? The song is Breathe.
I think so.
Spiritual Respiration.
Yes, it's Breathe.
Yeah. So that he taught that when he came here for our convention. He taught Spiritual Restoration, and I'm still working on it. It's really nice thing.
Okay, yes it is.
So Miss Claudette, question. So how did you even get into the line dance world and even transition into teaching? Like how did that happen for you?
What happened is my sister dances in New York with the Savvy Soul Line dancers. And when I went up there, they were saying, do you have a line dance class down there? I said, no, there's not one here in Georgetown where I live. Okay. So she was saying, well, why don't you go ahead and take it down there? And me, like a jerk, always listening to my sister. And that's what I did. I brought it down here and I started teaching teachers. And then from there, it blossomed.
Okay, so let me understand, where does Sandy Thompson come in at for you?
Okay, Sandy brought the line dancing down to the South.
Okay.
And Sandy was living in Columbia, and we just all branched out from there.
Gotcha. So was it Sandy first and then you, or was it you and then?
Oh, no. I was probably at the end of the pole.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been trying to reach Sandy so that we can interview her on the podcast.
Right.
But we haven't been able to, make contact with her yet because several people that we have interviewed had told us about Sandy.
Yeah,
so
Sandy has got a lot of us involved with this line dancing journey.
So how did you meet her? How did that work? Like how did
I meet Sandy? I think I went to an event in Columbia, and I think she was there.
Okay then. And I think, all right, because you said Heritage Hustle. Would you even consider Heritage Hustle as a beginner dance for you personally?
I don't really think it's a beginner dance. No, maybe intermediate.
Okay then. And then do you find yourself in the intermediate lane sometimes, or do you just kind of stay within the beginner lane?
Oh no. I kind of get on up the ladder now. I could hang with y'all a little bit.
No, Miss Claudette can hang with you all a lot bit.
A little bit. I'm not doing no 50 turns and gotta come around halfway and get it, then flip another half. No, I'm not doing all that.
It's okay, but she may not do all of that, but I promise you, she got the speed. When I saw Miss Claudette on the dance floor, my first time seeing you was at Wendy's event in Augusta. And I was like, who is that lady? I kept saying that, but not a little bit. A lot bit. A lot bit. She can't keep up with you.
I do what I do, but I also stay in my lane.
I hear you.
Because it take a long time for old bones to heal. And I am 65 years old. I probably got a son older than Marquise.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
I might have two older than you.
But so during the pandemic, did you have any any trials and tribulations? And if so, how did you overcome them?
As far as line dancing, they pretty much shut everything down. So with that being said, I went to Jefferson, Georgia to help my son take care of his baby. He just had a baby. So I was pretty much like a babysitter.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
so I did the grandma thing.
Gotcha,
you didn't do it. Did you do any virtual or no?
Oh, no, I did none.
gotcha.
Okay. Okay. I did some virtual line dancing for a couple of months. I did some virtual line dance. It's just not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same as just being in class. But I can say one thing good about the virtual. I had so many people watching from all over the world that I gained a lot of friends. I got to know a lot of line dance instructors and line dancers, you know, doing my virtual, because they would be in the chat and things like that. I go back and read it. So I thought that was interesting. But it wasn't the same for me. I'm used to, even when I went to college, I took one online class, and I swore to God, His angels, and a few other folks, I would never do that again. Because
Right.
I'm a hands-on person. You know what I'm saying? I need to be in the classroom, getting the, you know, ask the questions. I'm not an online learner, and I learned that. So, like I said, with my line dancing, it was okay to do the virtual, but I miss being in class.
Right.
Yeah.
So the question that we want to ask and get your perspective on, if anything, is how did South Carolina become this? I guess I want to say, just from listening to everyone that came on, where y'all guys would stay like, keep it unity, like not one trying to better the other, or, you know what I mean, y'all found a way to kind of like all work together and everything. How did that get established? Like, how did y'all set that up for y'all location?
We just all became one, and no one is better than the next man, because at the end of the day, nobody's auditioning for Dancing with the Stars.
Right.
Okay.
So everybody might as well come together.
Right. So there was no, because you, even when y'all normally have people come together, sometimes you have certain people that be like, well, I'm this, that, and the other. And you tend to, people want to get more attention, or
Right.
Money involved. So that's a whole nother thing in itself. But for y'all, you don't see nor feel that, or even hear anything like that. And I just we found it very fascinating to see that exists, because some people kind of say that it doesn't in most cases.
Oh, it definitely exists. It's just that some just, put their best foot forward. It's no need. If there's a problem, just keep it to yourself. We came to have fun and dance. We ain't come for no drama.
Right. There you go. Yeah. And I think that's a problem, or not a problem, but that is an issue, I should say, in the line dance community around the world, that everybody wants to be a star. Everybody wants to be the chief, but nobody wants to be the Indians. But when you form a tribe, you pull some of everything. And if we all pull together, then we have a line dance tribe out of this world. And that's right. We've heard from South Carolina. We've heard that.
In unity, anything's possible.
Yes. Right. Yes, it is. So I noticed that, like with Marquise and I, we do a lot of things together with our groups, and we're trying to get some of the other groups in the Tampa and Florida area to come together. So, like I was telling him, like maybe 1 week, say, if Claudette, if you were here, 1 week your group would have some big thing, or 1 month, let's just say. And the next month, maybe Marquise group would have, and then Zondra's group, and then my group, and then everybody gets to come together and have a big event and be successful. So
that's what they do. That's what they do up north. I went home last month. They had something in the park, and it had to be at least about 100 of us there. It was awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's about. I call it a line dance family reunion. That's what I call it.
That's exactly. It was really, really nice.
Miss
all the groups up there were at the park.
Okay. Good.
I think I had a conversation with you once, Miss Claudette, and one of the things that you shared with me was how you, and I think it was a gentleman, you didn't say who it was, but the two of you kind of like came together, and you was like, well, hey, I'll host my event this year,
Oh,
And
I know
then
you're talking about.
the next year, you know, he hosts his event, and you were
I
able
know
to,
exactly who.
right,
Mhm.
you know, you would assist him on his year as well as they come and support you on your year. And
Yeah,
that, you know, that said a lot to me,
yeah,
because without that, I think most of the time we like to say, hey, I'm having my event every year, you know, for whatever reason. But when you actually give that break to go and support somebody else so that they can hold theirs, you know, what is that experience like? Because you do that, tell us, what is that experience like?
because what happened is we would have our event the same time every year. So I said, okay. He said, well, I get mine every 2 years. I said, okay, so let's piggyback off of each other. The year that you have don't have yours, I'll have mine. So this way we could feed off, each other. And then our people that want to come to our event can still go to both.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Right.
And I
Yeah,
just think that makes it so much better, because giving the event every year, that's kind of rough after a while.
Right.
yeah. It does get hard. Believe me, I know from experience. Dawn said, "I love that togetherness, and it's rare." And then
Yes,
Carla said, "Oh yes, yes, it is. It's very rare that we can all come together. But you know what? The other people do it best. You know, I have noticed. I just taught at what's their name? Dunn and oh my God, what's the man's name? They're country western singers. I opened for their big event, and I tell you, they were out there like mice with some food, some free food. I mean, it was like hundreds of, maybe thousands of people, and they all came together. Nobody looked like me, so I felt, special to be asked to open for their concert. But
that's right.
I was just like, if our people could come together like that, wow,
Right.
how awesome it would be. It would really be
You know
awesome.
what I say, and I'll be honest. I spoke to when I was in Boston. I spoke to this lady, and she has the background of both, well, mainly country line dancing, but she also come to a lot of the, urban line dance events as well too. And one thing she did express is that you still also find separation in country line dancing as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like all the, the drama, all everything. Now, one thing she put me on is they have, I forgot what they call it. It's where they keep all their dances and stuff in. Like they have a good, or I forgot what it's called. It's something where people, they have like the step sheets and everything on and all that
Step
stuff.
sheet?
Some
Yeah,
type of a database that they have.
yes. Like we have one too. It's called urbanlinedanceconnection.com. We have one, but we don't have it like theirs. Like it's an app and they got to pay for it. Copper Nod. Thank you, Ms. Lacey. Copper Nod. It's like ridiculous. Like if they got it where you can learn the dance just by reading the steps, or you can click on the video and find the instructional. But I say all that to
Right.
say that, what I'm noticing, that there's always some type of, division in any genre, but then you also have a group of people who are, like Claudette said, that just pretty much want to dance. And that's
Right.
just
Right.
where we have this togetherness. And it's all about what you attract at the end of the day. Because, I know me personally, I just want to enjoy myself and release and everything else. So I only go get around people that's on that same tip. Anything outside of that, that's over there. They ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I mean?
Right. All depends on what you bring to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Dawn said, I've been to a few country events, and it's totally different than what we do, and so much better. That she found out that it's so much better.
That's
So,
interesting.
but I would say, in order to bring people together in your genre or in your event, you have to show yourself friendly.
Facts.
Oh, definitely.
You have to show yourself friendly. If you go around, hey, how you doing? I'm Queen Sheila. I'm from Tampa. What's your name? Where you from? What's the name of your team? You got to show yourself friendly, and people be like, well, she was nice. Maybe we go crazy.
And you can't be cliquish.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
That's right.
Right. Nope. definitely can.
So what have
That
you?
does-
What would you say? Because you said you've been teaching for a while now. Like, what challenges would you say you face as a teacher?
What challenges have I faced?
Mm-hmm.
As far as the different aspects of learning and stuff like that, you just have to make things where everybody can understand at whatever level it is. You just got to get it across.
Right.
And all my classes are seniors,
Right.
so I can take my time with them. It's no big rush. If you just do one dance a month, they're good.
Okay.
Okay.
They say, why we got to learn something new? But I love them to death. They're just the sweetest they could be. In fact, they're the most loyal ones, seniors.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw you
Yeah.
teaching at the recreation center. You know what I mean?
Right.
So with that being the case, like that's that's a whole different group of people. So how did that work out? Because you're dealing with a different group of people versus what
In fact,
urban connection.
I have 4 classes. I have classes on, like I said, all of the seniors. I
Okay.
have classes on Mondays from 10 to 11, Tuesday from 10:30 to 11:30. Wednesday, I have 2 classes from 3 to 4:30, and then from 5:30 to 4:45. And I have to make them go. They don't want to go. My friend said, buy a stop clock and make it ring, then maybe they'll go. They don't want to leave.
Really?
Mhm.
So
Because
I
Can we do
just
it
turn
one more
around.
time? Don't you hear this
Okay.
a lot? Can we do it one more time? You know, when class is over. Can we do that one more time?
And look at it. Look here. I turned around and look at them side eye. And they still there standing like soldiers.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm like, y'all want more?
But you know what, Claudette?
I gotta do one more.
On a positive, serious note, that's a blessing.
It
You
is.
know that you're a line dance instructor, and the people want to stay over. They want to get more. They ask, "Can we do it one more time?" Because if you weren't teaching something good, they'd be like, "Okay, we out of here. Let's go."
Right.
And want to come back. But when you're teaching something and they're learning and they feel like they're advancing, or it's a new dance. I got it now. I got it, y'all.
Yeah.
One of the dances, Roll It, Roll It. Miss Helen,
Yeah.
Miss Helen been with me since 2013. Roll It is her favorite dance. Let me tell you, we do other dances, and Miss Helen be doing one of these numbers. Do Roll It, she like, that was her favorite dance. And so she loves Roll It. So I've learned too that if it's a dance they really, my mother-in-law, if you put on the tucker,
Uh-huh.
she can do every step in the tucker. She can do top of her sleep. Put on something else, and she be all over the place. So it's only when they have a desire to learn, it's our job to teach
Yeah.
them.
Now, my first class on Wednesdays, I had like 30 students in my first class. And with this pandemic going on, they were saying, well, getting kind of crowded. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to do a second class. So some people said, okay, well, I'll move from the first class to the second class. I said, because if enough of people don't come to the second class, I'm going to cancel out. She said, oh,
Right.
no. We don't want you to cancel. We'll pay your rent for you. They said, we'll give you more money, whatever you want. Don't cancel out.
Wow, that's
Because see, they don't look at it as line dance. They look at it as exercising.
Right.
right.
Because when they leave, they'll say, you really gave us a good workout.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, thanks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how do
Carla
you
said,
go
I'm sorry, Marquise. Carla said, yes, you have to work on it. She said,
Yeah.
I teach. I also attend another class as a student. The clicks can be challenging.
True.
Yeah.
True.
You
So
know.
how do you keep
Click.
yourself from going from being stale or burnt out? I know Ms. Dawn said she take one day where she don't travel, she don't do anything. But for you, like, how do you prevent yourself from burnout?
Well, I look at it just for about 1.5 hours one day, and then another day it's like an hour and 15 minutes. But that Wednesday, boy, that hip be hurting. I'll be faking. Look here, I sit down and let them do some work. Woo, but I'll be putting my best foot forward though. And I'm off on Thursdays and Fridays with line dancing anyway. I got a part-time job. But yeah, so I'm basically doing something 5 days a week and retired, mind you.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
So how is it challenging to do country line dances? Because I remember, was it you and your grandbaby that went to something and your I'm thinking it was you.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, me and my granddaughter went to my first country line dance, and of course, you know, I was lost. Now, if they would have played Shake the Tail Feather, I would have been, yay! But they ain't played no Shake the Tail Feather, though.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe it?
Yeah. And like I said, it was really like learning French. But then the next time, I was ready for a next round.
Okay.
And I just fell in love with Wagon Wheel. I just fell in love with that dance.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Have you taught it in your class?
Have I taught it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I sure have.
Okay. Is it recorded?
What was that?
Did you record it?
Oh, yeah, it's on Facebook.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to look it up. That's all. I'm just asking so I can look at it.
Wagon Wheel, Billie Jean, Uptown Funk.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen that one. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can talk. We can just talk and talk and talk forever because line dancing is a part of us. I mean, we actually love it, live it, and so I'm going to move to the next section. One thing I wanted to say, Zondra, you have the line dance tips of the week, but I wanted to say we interviewed Diamond Green, and Diamond told us the 4 L's of line dancing. And the first one is watch me and look. Look at what I'm doing. Then it was learn. The next was learn it. The third one was love it. And the fourth one was live it. And I thought that was so interesting because if you take those steps, then they'll be like us. We're like, if we have a day without line dancing, we feel like something's missing. Is that
right?
Y'all feel the same way? That it's like getting up, you know, you're going to get up and brush your teeth in the morning, you're going to eat your breakfast or whatever. So if you get up and it's a day goes by, you don't line dance, like I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, you know, I'm connected to my TV so I can watch the dance. So this is something that if we take those 4 L's, everybody in line dancing would be like us, and maybe those clicks will stop. What you think?
Yep. Because I know sometimes I can't even go to sleep because my mind be so busy. I'm trying to figure out what can I do to better my class.
Right. That's good.
Are you
That's
the only
awesome
one teaching in your class, or do you?
Yes, I'm the only one. In fact, I'm the only one here in Georgetown that teaches urban line dance.
Really?
Okay.
The only one.
Cool.
You have
that has
a
to
group?
be a challenge too.
Don't you have a group as well? Don't you?
I used to, but I'm solo now.
Okay.
Okay.
But then when I have my line dance event, my Brooklyn Groovers come down and they help me out.
That's what's up.
Okay. Good. Okay, so we're gonna go to Zondra. But before you go there, Zondra, I want to ask everybody to subscribe to our page on YouTube and Facebook. And hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell notification and say, you know, all. That way, whenever we have a podcast and we interview someone, it will come up, you know, on your system so you can watch the podcast as well. If you miss it, you can always go back on YouTube and Facebook and pull it up. So please subscribe to our page. Also, this is a non-profit podcast, and we work off of donations. And we accept donations at Cash App is $the LDC, or PayPal is paypal.me/Queen Sheila. So we ask you to, if you don't do anything else, subscribe to our page so we can keep this podcast going, because it's really helping a lot of people, and we're actually getting to see a lot of people that we heard of them. We know they're dancers, but we've never seen their face. So Claudette, it is so good seeing you today. You know, I know you
Same
because
to you all.
You know,
And Marquis, put Shake and Tell Feather on that playlist.
Got it. Say less. I already got it on the list. It's there. But you better be in the front row now, Claudette. You better be right in the front.
And don't forget Electric Slide.
What, electric slide too?
You trying to hurt him.
He said, don't run out, huh?
He already
put the waffle on it too. While we at it, put the waffle.
Yeah, why not?
Look, you done made him fall out his seat, Mr.
I gotta see what I can do on that one now. Your request line getting kind of long.
We laughing about that, but
all
I tell
right.
you, when you have an event and you have people who are not dancers, put on Shake a Tail Feather, the wobble. What's the other ones they play at the weddings?
That's right.
That's right. Slide. You put those on, you get your party started, because the people who are not like, come on out here, I'm sure y'all a real easy one. I know Cole usually does that. He'll start off with Shake a Tail Feather or the wobble or something and get everybody on the floor.
Right.
And then
you got to do something to get them started.
Right, to get started. Yeah, that's what they do. And it works. It really works. I like to do Shake a Tail Feather in two lines facing each other. Man, you talking about funny?
Contra.
Yes, that you talking about funny. That's funny right there. And then by that time, everybody done had a drink and they relaxed and they ready. You know, they just ready to get in.
They ready to turn up, huh?
Yeah, man. They're kicking off the shoes. The heels got to go and the flats come on. You know.
I know that's right. You can't shake the tail feather with no heels on.
I know you got to have your flats on. You got to put the flats
that's
on.
Right.
I can't wait.
So, you said
or barefoot.
Or barefoot. There you go. A lot of people keep their socks in their bag, so you can take them shoes off and sock it.
In fact, I got my students dancing barefoot now.
What
You got them dancing barefooted? Well, I always tell my students to bring socks, because we dance on hardwood floor. It's real nice floor, real shiny. But sometimes your tennis shoes, if they have those ruffles in the bottom, it's hard to turn. I don't want to mess with nobody's knees.
Right.
I have insurance, but I'm not trying to use it. So I tell them to bring socks, because they can always put on their socks and still dance. You know,
right?
So that's a good thing. So we're gonna move along, because I know we've been having so much fun. Zonda, you want to give us the line dance tips for today?
Well, being that we have focused a lot on beginners, because there are more beginners than there are advanced students.
Yeah.
I will just say for the tips, be patient. You can get frustrated, but always remember to be patient.
Yeah.
And you gotta come to class.
Yeah.
Remember, please come to class. I always tell my students, I said, look, repetition is key.
Mm-hmm.
So, and as we always know, practice makes perfect.
Yes,
and the more you do it, the better you get at it.
That's right.
And I would end with one of the things that I also stress to them: wear proper footwear. That's key.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your knees, ankles, feet. Wear proper footwear.
Yeah, that's a really good one, because especially new people who come to your class for the first time, they come in with their flip-flops, especially down here in Florida. Their flip-flops or these little sandals with no backs on them. And I always tell them, please wear closed-in shoes, because you could actually twist your ankle, mess up your knees. All kinds of stuff injuries can happen if you don't wear proper footwear. That's a really good one. Thank you, Zandra. So, Marquise, can you start us off with the shout-outs today?
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem. Definitely. Shout out to all the people that's live with us right now. We do appreciate you guys with the support. Shout out to all the beginners for keeping the community going. We do appreciate y'all more than we show it. You know what I mean? Definitely. We are all once at one point in that place. So we thank y'all for continue to keep the movement alive and all that stuff. Shout out to Claudette coming through, holding it down as well, dude. We always appreciate her and her energy and getting people together.
Thank you.
We appreciate you too, Queen, for the platform. Definitely necessary. Allow us to continue to communicate to the people in the community, can hear them speak at the same time. And then Zandra, thank you.
These two right here, Claudette, you don't know what I go through on this side.
I know, that's right. He just need to up that clapping so people can hear him clapping.
Oh, yes. That's right here, right?
Community acting up.
Yes. So now we're going to go into, we're going to go into our trivia section. So we can get the trivia in before our time is up. So Claudette, I'm going to let you go last. Okay, so you're going to be thinking of a trivia question of something that we talked about or something you said that we're going to ask the question. So who wants to go first? I'm going to let y'all choose. Marquise, go ahead.
All right, so trivia question is, where is Claudette from?
Okay, where's Claudette originally from? And you have to put it in the chat. The first one to put the correct answer in the chat wins the money for the first trivia question. And let me
come on, Melva, because Miss Dawn on that one.
All right. Rewind. Let me tell you, they probably on Google, Facebook, you name it.
Now you know two of them came in at the same time.
But Carla came in first.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Carla, yes, but that's right. Carla, hers is right.
Yeah.
Carla got the right answer?
Right, because she's from Brooklyn. Yes, she's from Brooklyn, New York. However, she currently lives in Georgetown.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you, Carla. Now, Carla, what I need you to do is write down my number that's on the screen. So at the end of the podcast, I need you to text me your Cash App and I will send you your money, okay? All right, so the next trivia question. Don, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So when I need to know the month, the day, and the year that Miss Claudette started her first class.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, what's the month, day, and year that she started her first class?
Are you okay, Marquise?
I'm good. I'm just.
See what I'm talking about, Claudia? They say that when these two ask questions, you have to pull out the dictionary, the concordance, go on YouTube.
I know. You got to have your doctoral degree and everything, right?
That's Zandra, as you can tell. Zandra don't just want the month. She want the month, the day, the year, the second.
Yes, but you know what? Not quite, Miss Diva, Miss Dawn. But you know, she said it. She stated it. So it was of importance to me, being that she stated it that way. So it was important to her.
That's true, because you was like very specific.
Thank you, Melva. Yes.
Like, why was that? Like, I couldn't even give you the month, day, and the year. Like, why was that so important for you to remember? Like the exact month, day, and year of, when you started teaching and all that.
That's important. That's how you know your anniversary, right, Marquise?
Well, I know, because like I can give you a month and a year probably. But I couldn't even give you exactly when I even started and got introduced to line dancing. All that stuff. But even when it comes to like even us forming a group, I can give you the month and the year, but the exact day and time when we actually got established it's a little questionable. I'll say that. But for you, Claudette, you was like the month, the day, in the year is when I started teaching. Why
Right.
was that so important for you, like to hold on to?
Why was that important?
Yeah.
But for one thing, I was doing some homework and I came past some documents with that date on it just recently.
Okay.
Other than that, I probably would not have remembered.
Oh.
Okay. But that's good. That's a good honest answer. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I had to do some homework.
Did you see yourself teaching this? Did you see yourself teaching as long as you have been so far, or like how Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's been a good thing for me because with me retiring, I have something to look forward to now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dawn said,
and it keeps me straight, keeps me doing exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My trivia question number 3 is what year did Dawn have her first line dance? I mean, not Dawn, Lord, I'm sorry. Did Claudette have her first line dance event? What year?
Where you at, Melva?
Is Melvin the only one out there?
She's not.
She's the only one
Is out there.
She's the only one who be cheating. She's
See,
the only one
there
who be
she
cheating.
go. There she go.
She's the only one be cheating. That's who that is.
Oh, okay.
I think she taped our conversation because
I started to say she have a tape recorder.
Yup. Gotta be something.
See,
right,
hit the floor.
Somebody just joined us. HDFLD.
No, that's hit the floor. She was just saying she tuned in late, and so she missed that information.
Okay.
And like Ms. Dawn said, Melva, she may take good notes, but she may be one of those active listeners.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No tape recorder. I am not cheating, Marquise. All right. Thank you. We have Carla had the first one, Melva had the second, and Melva had the third. Okay, Claudette, it's your turn to give us a trivia question.
Okay, trivia question. I had stated that there was a certain group of people that I taught line dancing to, my very first set of people. Who were they?
Ooh.
That's good.
Yes, her very first set of people that she taught line dancing to.
She taught me.
Okay.
Marquise.
Okay.
Okay.
Miss Dawn,
Where you at?
She said seniors, but I'm thinking she's talking about the group name.
Claudette, are you talking about the group name?
It's not a group name per se, but I did mention that it's a set of people that I started out with before I actually started teaching line dance.
Yes, she sure did. I'm with you now. Yes, I remember.
Okay, so I wanted to make sure the question was clear because Dawn said seniors, but I didn't think that was what your question is.
No, not seniors.
Right.
No, it wasn't seniors either.
Okay.
Wow, that's a good one. I don't even know why I didn't write that one down.
Yeah, that sounds like a question you asked.
Oh, that's good.
And
you know what? I really do think they're a bit stumped right now, but we'll just talk a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And let them think about that.
Okay, let's do Claudette.
Yes.
What if at all, Brooklyn Groovers?
No.
Yes.
Is that the group?
That's what you said?
No, now the Brooklyn Groovers.
No, wait, don't tell them.
Oh, you mean the answer?
Right.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
It's not that.
No, Carla, it's not Brooklyn Groovers.
No, the Brooklyn Groovers were the ones that helped me with my event.
Right.
Okay, that's who helped you with the event. Okay, so let's go to I was going to ask you, Claudette, if there was a dance this week that you wanted us to look at, that you created, that you choreographed, what dance would it be?
Jazzy's Red Line Slide by DJ Biggs out of Mississippi.
Okay, Jazzy's. Say it again.
Red Line Slide.
Red Line Slide.
It's not her sister group, Miss Dawn.
Oh no, not your sister group. Okay, we're still looking for the answer. Okay, so Marquise, this is a new month. This is our first day in this month. What is the challenge for the advanced dancer this month? What do you call it, Marquise? I ask you every week.
It's the Advanced Dance Challenge of the month.
Advanced Dance Challenge of the month. Okay.
Yeah.
So what
Shake
is
a tail feather.
It's definitely not that.
You know what? That's okay. That's what we need to do. We need to do a challenge this week, Miss Claudette, and see who can do shake a tail feather.
That's right.
Let's just make sure y'all make the video only 30 seconds, because after 3-4 minutes, we seen enough.
That's a good idea, Sandra.
Yes.
But we want to do Jazzy Red Line Slide. Yeah, Jazzy's Red Line Slide. But shake a tail feather could be a challenge that you put on.
That we put on Marquise and Drea's page.
Right.
That's
right. On
right.
their page for the 18. And we put shake a tail feather. Let's do a shake a tail feather. Oh my God, wouldn't that be awesome? Yes. You're wrong, Marquise.
Yes, so everybody, that's what we do. We got to do shake a tail feather and put it out there on the challenge.
That's right.
Yes. And then Marquise can see how important shake a tail feather really is.
Right.
Man, I tell you, boy, y'all need to get at the DJs. They ain't got nothing to do with me no more now. But the dance challenge of the month for the month of November is called Love at First Sight. I believe it's a collab by Theodore and I think the young lady name is Krista. They did the dance and I think they're in Brooklyn as well too. But it's definitely a dance challenge for the month. And so I know some people ask, hey, I didn't make it. I didn't get a chance to I didn't get a chance to do last month or the month before. And y'all still can submit those previous months as well too. I think somebody submitted a dance back in August for the this month. Like, am I too late? Like, no, you ain't, but you are at the same time. But it's all bring it through. And shout out to Kevin Thompson and LaDonna as well too for doing the challenge. We had a dance challenge for last month, but Kevin, they did 2 challenges. They did the advanced dance for that month, but they also did a dance that my wife and I created. But the way they did it was they did it like as a couple.
Okay.
So the dance we did it at your event. At your event, they did it as a couple. And I ain't gonna lie, that thing was so beautiful, man. I was like, we wanted to do something like that, but we couldn't figure out the ins and out. And they came through and they did it. And it was beautiful. Like, you got to see it, man. Just how they did it. It was just like, I don't know, man. I loved it. I was like, we got to learn that. We got to figure that out, man. So they made it look bad with that one.
Look at it. I should say, Claudette, we take dancing seriously, as I can tell you do as well. So as we take it more serious, what is it that since nobody can seem to answer the question or answer your question, do you have another one, Claudette? We didn't get an answer to your.
You know what? Maybe we can give them a hint.
Queen, what was the answer?
No one gave it, but
no one had the answer.
We can give them a hint.
All we had was the seniors and the.
Well, I'll just say this: who?
Go ahead and just give us the answer, good.
No, because it's a good one. They overthinking it.
That's what it is.
Yes, they really are. I'm just trying to think. Oh, I got it. What are we? The
Black
four of us
There you
that's
go.
on the
There you
screen. What are we?
Black people.
We when we're talking about line dancers or classes, what are we in the class? We are, but what's another name for that, Miss Dawn? That you could take. We need them for our children.
You know what? I'll make sure I never play taboo with you ever. You know what I mean? We will not win. We ain't gonna win. We gonna lose. Like, I didn't know you ain't say that. You should have said something different.
Yes, Miss Dawn, that's it.
I guess that's gonna be
okay. With teachers. Yes. That's true. We are teachers.
So you talk teachers first.
Yes.
And when you say teachers, you talking like school teachers or?
Yes. After the kids got out of school, we met into the gym and we line danced.
Hey.
Okay. And see, I missed that one too.
Me too.
Thank you, Dawn.
I was typing or something. God.
Okay, I missed that one too. I did. I missed that one.
I heard it, Miss Claudette.
Thanks.
I heard it.
Thanks.
Okay, so we've done the trivia, we've done the tips. Okay, we have to do announcements real quick and then shout out. Claudette, do you have any announcements, any big events coming up?
No, I don't have anything coming up. No, I don't.
Okay. What about you, Zandra?
I don't.
Okay. Marquise?
Yep. We have a big event. It's April 29th, May 1st. The only problem is we only got 34 tickets left. And after that, it's done. So if you haven't gotten your ticket, get them now ASAP. We're gonna have Shake a Tail Feather on the list.
Definitely.
We might find you.
All that. You having that all on the list, so make sure you get it. I think the worst feeling that a person who's holding an event can have, especially to our community, is telling our people that they're gonna either have to be on the waiting list or we don't have any tickets for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we don't want to do that, man. We want everybody to be able to experience it and everything else. So please get your tickets now because they will sell out and that's gonna be it. You know what I mean? You got to talk to nobody, can't talk to me. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay. Hit the floor, say you guys are hilarious. Shake your tail feathers. Ebony Horseman Saddle Club will be at my event in January. So see, Marquis, I think you are doing it too.
I can't wait to do it again.
So hit the floor. Where are you from?
Activate. There you go. I'm sorry, what did you say, Zandra?
Oh, I asked hit the floor line dancers. I was asking where are they from?
Yeah.
And they were saying that they have
if I'm not mistaken, they are from North Carolina. I want to say Lancaster for some reason.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, Lancaster, South Carolina.
Right. So, did I win something?
Hey, you should have, because the way you did, you was right.
Yeah, man. Okay, so my event. I want to talk about my event. 2022. We're gonna be dancing on water. Like Peter walked on water, we're gonna dance on water. So we have a cruise. It's gonna be a 5-day cruise. And it's October 17th through the 22nd, leaving out of Miami, Florida. And we're going to Ocho Rios, Jamaica, and Grand Cayman Islands. And it's, like I said, it's a 5-day. So we leave on Monday, come back on Saturday. It's right now they're running a special on the cruise. I believe that's still on because it was extended. It's just $50 per person to hold your cabin on the cruise. And it's going to be awesome. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have Franklin Jones is going to be one of the instructors. I'm trying to think.
Delia.
Huh?
Miss D.
Yeah, Delia D. I always say it wrong. Is it Delia D. Hughes, right? Delia is going to be an instructor out of Miami.
DJ.
DJ.
Girl.
Daryl Jones out of Miami is going to be an instructor. And myself. And that's all the instructors I have so far. But we're going to be dancing the whole weekend. Our cruise also includes, if we reach our cabin, the desire that we have, we want to do the 50 cabins, and we're almost there. With our 50 cabins, we get chocolate covered strawberries in your room, a bottle of wine in your room, red or white wine. You also get a Carnival tote bag. We get a private party in one of the clubs for 4 hours one night, and we also going to get a free cocktail hour where all the drinks are free. So all of this is included in your package on the cruise, and the inside cabin is only $448, and that's with all fees included for 5 days. And if you want to be big time, you go into a suite for $936 per person per person, double occupancy. So we hope that you can join us on cruise. We're going to have us a good time. And now we have to go to the shout out.
Okay,
So
before you do that,
do
that, can you tell the dates for your cruise one more time?
Yes, the dates for the cruise are October 17th through the 22nd. So it's Monday through, we come back on Saturday. October 17th through the 22nd, 2022. So it's going to be next year. So we're going to have a grand time. Hope you can join us. It's going to be like awesome. We're just going to dance. We're going to just take over the ship. What the heck, you know? And we'll have everybody on there line dancing, you know? And people who don't line dance, if they do their two left feet, we be going right, they be going left. It's going to be all good. We're going to have a good time.
That's okay. That's all right.
That's why I say we're going to have a good time. Whether you're going left or right, we're going to still have a good time.
That's
why
right. That's right.
You go on the wrong way, you can go on the right
Look
way.
here, we know you're not go. We know that you're not going to go too far to the left, because you might go in the water.
Right. Exactly. You might go to the banister, but you ain't going no further. You know.
That's right.
Yes. And so, Queen, when you finish, please don't forget to email that information to Miss Dawn.
Okay.
And her email address is listed.
Okay. Dancing Diva 50 at Hotmail. Okay,
at hotmail.com. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So, were there a shout out that you had?
Sure.
Me? Oh, Claudette. Okay, go ahead, Claudette.
Sure. I'd like to give a shout out to the line dance community, to my sisters, to my sons, and to my friends for their continued support.
Yes. Yes. Always. Okay. Who wants to go next?
Well, of course, as Marquise, I think he signed, just summed it up earlier. So just a shout out to each of you, to our viewers, MGM line dancers. I love those ladies and gents. And I just say thank you. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in every week and continue to support Let's Talk Soul Line Dance.
Yes. And Marquise, right before you give yours, I want to ask that you please subscribe to our page. Let's Talk Soul Line Dance on Facebook and YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you could get an alert every time we come on every Sunday at 7. We appreciate you tuning in today, to all of those. And let me tell you, I have the best co-host and the best guest. I don't care what nobody say. On Let's Talk Soul Line Dance, on YouTube, on Facebook, I had the best. And you know what? It's a poor man that can't praise his own. But every week, whoever our guest is just awesome. They're awesome. Always bring us great tips, tell us good news. And my co-hosts, I tell you, they think of everything I don't, and then they help me when I do think of something and it's not all the way right. So Marquise,
that's right.
Sandra, I appreciate y'all. And Claudette, I appreciate you so much for being on today. You have really been
You're
an
welcome. Thanks for having me.
You have really been an inspiration. And I can't say enough, but the line dance connection, my babies, my queens, and my queens. I just love them. I love them. There's nothing like them. You know, I always say, without students, you don't need a teacher. And you don't
That's
need a
for
teacher.
sure.
You don't have any students. So I thank y'all. I thank you just for being a part of this podcast. So Marquise, your turn.
Oh, okay. We're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Same shout out. I already did a shout out already. I didn't know if you wanted me to shout out.
Okay, I'm sorry. And Claudette, you did your shout outs, right? Everybody did their shout outs?
Everybody, yes.
Okay, so without
because even with Carla, thank you. Thank you, Miss Dawn. She said, great podcast. Carla said she find it very informative. And my girl Melva, as always, we just thank you. She said, great host, co-host, and guest. Well, you know what? You all are great viewers. So thank you.
Yes, I was trying to put up. Okay, so those of you who were winners of the trivia, this is the phone number that I need you to text me at the end of the podcast. Text me your Cash App, and I'll send your money. And so I want to read something to you, Claudette, in our closing. It says, a woman has strength that amazes men. She troubles and carries heavy burdens. She holds happiness, love, and opinion. She smiles when she feels like screaming. She sings when she feels like crying, cries when she is happy, and laughs when she's afraid. Her love is unconditional. There's only one thing wrong with her. She sometimes forgets what she is worth. We want you to know you are worth billions, trillions, millions, all of them zeros that I don't even know how to count yet. We appreciate you. You have been awesome on the podcast. Thank you to my co-host today. And we want you to know that love is no good unless you give it away. So
that's right.
Okay, Marquis. Okay,
he
Claudette,
dodging. He didn't want none of it.
I'm just trying to move out of the way so Claudette can get it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to move so Claudette can get hit by the love.
Yes.
Claudette, did you catch our kisses?
Yes. Back at you.
We threw you kisses. And Mark is batting them down.
It's hitting Claudette pretty late.
So Claudette, you gotta catch Claudette.
Because Mark, you back there acting crazy. I don't know when.
He's a mess. That's what it is.
That's right. Get him straight, Miss Claudette. Because
that's right.
He's something else.
Look here, I need them kisses to knock me out my chair.
But we love you all. Have a blessed one. And Sandra, we have a telecom to get on. So love y'all. Have a blessed one.
Okay, love you too. Thanks for having me.
Until we see you in person again, okay?
All right, have a good one.
Okay, you
bye-bye.
too. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody that chatted in. Love you. Mm-hmm.